Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It is day 18 of our 31 winter backpacking tips in 31 days. Today, my pro tip of the day is basically I want to give you two different ways to protect yourself from the wind when you make camp, basically to protect your tent from the wind. So first thing first, if you have an actual winter tent, most winter tent will come with what you call a skirt, and the skirt is this little extra piece of material that not only of your top fly of your tent that not only goes to the ground, but also there's extra material out that just kind of flies out on the side, and that skirt is designed to basically put snow on it to bury it so that there's really no way for the wind to sneak underneath the tarp, the fly, and come into the tent. So the way you do this, pretty simple. You have your trusty, very simple camping shovel, the small camping shovel that you bring with you. Mine is just a cheap one from it's a grant from I think I got this at Rona or Home Depot, so nothing impressive. I should get myself a nicer one from MSR eventually. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna use this. You can also use your snowshoes, and you're just gonna basically pile snow around on the skirt. Try not to put snow on the fly and have the weight of the snow onto the tent, because especially if you have people sleeping on the edges, if that snow touches them, it'll get them cold quite a bit, actually. So it really goes around on the skirt. You can tap it down, and honestly that'll just seal it from all the wind. If you don't have a winter tent, like I haven't owned a winter tent ever since I've started to do a winter backpacking. Actually, I've always either borrowed or used my 3-season tent. Now, to protect yourself from the wind with a 3-season tent, again, what you're gonna do is you're gonna use your shovel. Now, my tent, the fly goes to the ground, but it doesn't have a skirt. But what I do is basically around each side of the tent, I build about 1.5 to 2 feet wall of snow. And this is one of the camp duties that I do once we get to camp. So we usually flatten the ground like I showed you, and then we'll pitch the tent, and then from there we're gonna build the walls around. And I use all of these camp chores to slowly kind of reduce my pace and slowly cool down, dry some of my clothes, as I taught you a couple of days ago, by just wearing less layers but using my body heat to dry it without over sweating. And it's just, the whole thing, as you'll see, becomes one organic way to do everything so that you have the best experience. But to protect yourself from the wind, it's pretty simple. Either you bury the skirt or you make walls around your tent, and it's a game changer because wind in the winter time really cools you down. The wind chill is has a big impact on the quality of and the comfort of your stay out when you're out winter backpacking. Hopefully you found some value into this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.